How's it going, guys? We're finally here. Thank you for being patient with me. Hopefully this will go smoothly, because I'm just going to do it all in one. Very excited, but very nervous. So let's see how we get on. So, welcome to Smash Com Tourney of Tourneys, the first tournament of my streams, which is going to be from Phase 2. And it's the Gamma League. So this is important because the top 8 fighters from this get picked to go into the main league. This is obviously Phase 3. So let's see who we're going to be rooting for. So there's 24 fighters. If you checked out my last videos, you know who they are, but we'll kind of go through it and hopefully it'll all make sense as we go on. So let's go then, shall we? So as you can see on this list here, we start off with a Ryu versus Toon Link. Then Piranha Plant gets straight through. Luckily for them, it just happens that some people get a chance, but obviously they still have to win in the next fight after that. So, not just as easy as sailing into the main leagues. Then after that, Isabelle versus Jigglypuff. Daisy gets a bye. Ridley versus Ness. Inkling gets a bye. Rick turn Crom, Incineroar gets a bye, and then on the other side, Sheik versus Ken, Peach gets a bye, Ice Climbers versus Simon, Dark Samus gets a bye, Mega Man versus Falco, Marth gets a bye, Bayonetta versus Pit, and then King K. Rool gets a bye as well. So let's just get on with it, shall we? It's already been all shuffled. Here we go. We have liftoff. Woo! Let's actually press the right button. So obviously I've got no stats to work on at the moment, so I'm just going to try and get you in the loop with the game, and it'll all start making sense at some point. So they tell me. Right, so here we go. The first battle to always be remembered. Ryu versus Toon Link.
3, 2, 1.
Place your bets. I'm joking. No money involved. Well, I'm rooting for Toon Link because I'm I'm a Link player. Actually, as a first bit of news you've learnt about me, I like playing as Link. I also like jinxing things massively. So bad news is Toon Link is out of the Gamma League, which doesn't mean that he won't get into the main leagues because he still has a chance in the Delta League, as I explained in my Phase 2 video. So, unfortunately for him, his chances in this league are done. So, I've just got to log all me stats. So, Ryu's got 1. Now, this is the bit that obviously I explained before, is the loser, their stat has to go on the damage that they have given, which unfortunately for you guys has my face right in front of it. So there's the first learning curve, but I can tell you the damage given was 5%. Now 5% is really low, it's really rubbish, so we can't really use that as a basis point, but I shall put that in anyway. So Toon Link 0.005. Happy days. So that is probably going to put him quite near the bottom of this table, which means when it comes to the next league, he'll be quite near the end. So if there's any draws, that just really sucks for him, because that means that because he was lower, the person who was on equal points with him, if there's someone on equal points with him, will end up being higher. So it's not a good start for Toon Link. I'm just going to stop saying the people that I like, because it clearly goes bad. So the next round will be Ryu versus Piranha Plant, which means one of them will be going straight through into the main leagues and will be drafted as the 7th fighter for one of the teams. But we swiftly move on to Isabelle versus Jigglypuff. Who do I want to win this? Process of elimination. Probably Jigglypuff, to be honest. I'm not a huge Isabelle fan. There you go. Don't mind me as I write some notes as well, because it helps me think. Yeah, nice. So straight away you can see the damages at the bottom here, and already they've taken more than 5%, so it's very rare that it gets that low. Just going back to Toon Link. the violin for him. Oh, you see that little ball flying around? Well, you don't now because the game is over. Now, Jigglypuff just used one of the moves. Now, I'm not excellent at knowing all the move names, but I know that one is rest. And Jigglypuff goes to sleep, but if you land it correctly, the other person goes absolutely flying. So that's exactly what happened there. I sound smart. Yes, happy days. So, well done to Jigglypuff. Sucks to be Isabelle. Oh, Daisy goes straight through. On to Ridley versus Ness. Now, I completely forgot what Isabelle took. So, I'll have to go back when I do this video. I need to get used to this. And see exactly what Isabelle's damage was to see where she ends up in that bomb half. Shame on me. Shame on me. Here we go then. So next, from the previous round, so I lost my way there. So Jigglypuff will be facing Daisy to let's face the main event. Ness is through, which always sucks to be honest. It's never a good sign for me. So right, I've got to check this time. So as we can see here, damage given at the bottom of Ridley's screen is 34%. So, Ridley 1.034. Lovely. So, Ness versus Inkling in the next round. That's going to be a horrible game. I don't like any of those guys. Right, quite like this though. Richter versus Crom. That's my kind of fight, that is. Oh, fantastic music. Yeah, nice. So, as stated in the rules before, obviously we're all learning this together, so, you know, I'm just going to say things that you may have already read, but here we go. If the timer at the top goes down below 2 minutes, then it goes to sudden death, where they both start on 300%. Oh, what's my voice there? They start on 300%, which is like a one-hit kill territory, so that makes it quite fun, but it's just so when it gets to the bigger levels, they don't like last forever, because they could. Oh, a hammer is on the field. If anyone picks that up, someone's in trouble. There we go. Boom. Crom picked it up, which means Richter is out. Well done, Crom. How much Richter? Richter's given 0.074%. That's not too bad. Might start them quite high in the Gamma League, in the Delta League, sorry. Ooh. It's going to take some getting used to actually speaking to people about this. Right, Sheik versus Ken. Let's go. Yeah, okay, I'm not doing too bad. So the people who get buys don't actually get a win. By the way, they just go straight through. Doesn't make any difference. I hope. Be talking my way out of that at some point. Right. Who do you guys want to win this? Because I actually have no idea. I'm going to say maybe... I'm going to say Sheik. I'm going to go, yeah. There you go. Good news for Sheik. Don't take my word for it. It is all guesswork. See, these are computers playing, so I literally have no idea how this is going to go, which is what kind of makes it like quite exciting. Again, because Ken lost and you can't see it, I've got to tell you, he's on 35%. It's good news for him. And Sheik will be facing Peach. Right, Ice Climbers versus Simon. Where are you at, statistics?
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, no, we're good. Oh yeah, no. I said that, but didn't put Sheik through. Well done, Sheik. Oh, this is the battle music from Dragon Quest. I was playing this. It's driving me absolutely crazy. Well, I've got root for Ice Climbers, obviously. I've got root for Ice Climbers in this match, but they are getting absolutely trounced. Right, they've picked up an assist trophy, which means that that little green thing there should help them fight. I don't know how good it is. I don't think I've actually seen that one that many times. Oh, another assist trophy. Oh, I feel like Ice Climbers are on a comeback here. Never lose faith in Ice Climbers. Look at that. Here they go. They've done it. They've done it. I'm going to have a very happy wife. Doesn't mean that they're through yet, though. They've still got to win one more game. In the next round, they're going to be fighting Dark Samus, so who knows how that's going to be. Right, damage inflicted for Simon, or damage given. It says 226%. I'm not sure why it said that. But, is what it is. I follow the book. So, 2, 6. Let's crack on and I'll update my spreadsheet. I love a spreadsheet, me. Right. Mega Man versus Falco. I love both of these characters. I did use Mega Man in doing like the story mode, adventure mode, sorry, for quite a while. And Mega Man is facing Falco. But I do like Falco as a character, but I'm more of a Fox man. Yeah, everything's going right. If I go quiet, it's only because I'm A, trying to think of something to say, or B, I'm just having a look at my spreadsheets. Because it's the first time I've used it, I just want to make sure it's working. It could be a bit embarrassing if it doesn't. Giving it all this mouth. He's actually rubbish, you don't know what he's talking about. Ah, there you go. Falco has beaten Mega Man.
Had enough already?
Mega Man loses and Falco wins. So right, Mega Man, what's your stats at? Taken 55%. Right, and then the final round of the first round ties.
3, 2, 1, go!
So let's just make sure everything makes sense. So, oh yeah, just looking at Isabel's thinking I've done something wrong, but I forgot that I forgot. So we'll go back to that. Again, not two characters that I like that much. Sorry, I'm really biased with it, but it's alright. That's why I'm here. I'm allowed to be biased. But I'm going to go Bayonetta. I barely played as her, but she's got a new game coming out. Maybe, like, it's going to encourage her. Encourage her to do well. You go, girl. I hate this on this level. There are a lot of assist trophies popping up. So again, for people who don't know this game that well, loads of items drop, and obviously I said that I put them on medium, but there's still quite a lot turning up, so gives it a bit more character to the game. Now this is that ball that's flying around, so Bayonetta now is using her final smash. So these are like really super powerful hits or advantages. You can build that over time, which is what I meant before by saying that there's no full smash meter, as it were. Instead, you can just get it as like a one-off when it turns up, so they should be a bit more rare. And Bayonetta wins. That was all going on as I looked away. So Pit, what's your damage? Pit has done 107%. So that's the first round. So everyone who lost there, like I said before, are going through to the Delta League. And this is the one now where it's important if the fighters win, because then they have a chance of being playing in the big leagues. Sorry about my squeaky chair as well, by the way. That's going to be a thing for a while. Right. Well, I've got to go Ryu, because Ryu is really cool and Piranha Plant is Plant. But Piranha Plant's really hard to knock off of the screen. It's got really like good distance, good air. That's what I'm going to say. Good air, where Ryu doesn't at all. But obviously hits quite hard, so. And he's doing the damage at the moment. Boom. And that's the power of an assist trophy. Well done, Ryu. So, not only that, but Ryu also had to fight through that first round, so he's on absolute form. Piranha Plant, not so much. Piranha Plant took 32%. Low. So Ryu qualifies now, so he's going to end up in one of the teams, depending on the All-Star Championship, which will be the video after this, and I can obviously go into detail when it comes to it. It all makes sense. Right, Daisy. Daisy versus Jigglypuff. I'm going to go with... Let's just stick with Jigglypuff, you know. The Daisy's pretty much a copy for Peach. Their moveset is like really similar. So when they have an umbrella and fall to their death, Jigglypuff is in. Nice. Jigglypuff straight through. Right, here we go then. So Jigglypuff 2. Yeah, that's another person who's fought through like 2 rounds. So Daisy, what are we saying on damage? 16%, so that's pretty low. Right. Ness versus Inkling. This is like a... This is a best of a bad bunch. So I'm not really a fan of either of these. Do I like anyone is the question, right? just keep like... being rude to everyone. So far, qualifying, we've got Ryu and we've got Jigglypuff. They will be the 7th fighter. Big damage here. I think 2 minutes was really generous. They don't seem to last as long as I thought they would. Oh, there is a bomb. Just underneath that tree. That bomb would probably kill someone if it hit them. Or Bob-bomb. Bob-bomb? Or if you've seen Scott Pilgrim versus the World. We are the sex bombs! Top film that. Top film. Right. So hang on. I said 2 minutes was generous, but now they're really both holding on. 30 seconds left. But a Smash Ball is in the game, so Inkling could have the possibility here. Oh, that's bad. See you later, Ness. Yeah. Oh no! It's lives, but it's a hammer. Oh! I thought we was going to go to a first sudden death there. Oh my god, it's still going. They've dropped the hammer. 5 seconds. That's all you got to do. Hold on for 5 seconds, and we are going to see our first sudden death. Sudden death time. Right. Flip a coin. Let's go with Ness. Called it. That was a good game, that, actually, considering I was, again, saying how rubbish it was going to be. Quite enjoyed that. Right. Good news for Inkling, though, is she took some damage. 189. That's massive. Not as massive as that. Not as massive, sorry, as that 226 from earlier. I can't remember who did it, but that was pretty big. That was Simon. Right. Com versus Incineroar. I like it. I said there to be a character I like. I like Incineroar. I don't like using him, but I like. I say I like watching him. That's weird. And yeah, and then to this level, and this level is it's pretty awful. So you can go off the side of this level and then come onto the other side. He just there you go, because he wasn't hit hard enough. Now that final Smash Ball that's lingering around, that's actually a fake one because the lines are the wrong way round, I think it says. So if they actually get that, it will do them damage, but no one did anyway. Incineroar gets through. I'm happy with that. Like I said, I'm a big fan. So Incineroar, I think that's the first fighter that actually got through round 2 and didn't have to do round 1. If that makes sense. Right, Crom. Damage given 50%. Well done, you. So Incineroar is going to be in a team, which is cool. Like that. Big fan. Right, Sheik versus Peach. A battle of the princesses here. I've got to go Sheik though. Okay, my big problem with this is I like character designs, but it doesn't mean that I'm good at playing with them. So I give them credit, but Sheik, I've always been really rubbish at playing as Sheik. Well, also playing, I mean against the odd friend. Playing online, I get absolutely demolished. I'm not very good. So maybe one day, eh? I'll keep practicing, if they tell me. Right, close so far. Oh, Peach has got the FS ball. Here we go. Special move. Ah, it sends Sheik to sleep, which means yeah, she's gonna hit her with a saucepan. Game set match. Peach is in. Right. Peach won. And Sheik loses. What's your damage, Sheik? 77. Nice. So I could tell you the standings at the moment, but there's not really any point because all the top tier will be pretty close to each other because their damage hasn't been taken into account yet. It's only the losers for now. Right, Ice Climbers, here we go. This is your chance. Yeah, good news. Here we go. This is a classic level. This is a Super Smash Bros. Melee level. If there's any fans of Melee in here, which I'm sure there is. Hello. Loved Melee. That's when I started doing the tournaments. But I was a child, so it used to just be like made up. So the only number I can always remember is like Falco was worth like 75,000. He was the player to get just because he like won a tournament. The mind of being a child. But yeah, this is all obviously a lot more stats and stuff. Right, well, Ice Climbers are doing as well as we'd hoped. They just about held on there. That was one of the fake FS balls, and because of that, there was a big bang. But happy that Ice Climbers are through. There they go. I think there's some good damage in there though. So Ice Climbers 2 and Dark Samus does 95 damage. Dark Samus 1. Nice. Falcon Marth. Oh, tough, man. Tough. I mean, I'm going to go Falco. I have this weird like allegiance to the Star Fox team, even though the games are pretty average at best. Right. Is this the last qualifier? No, we've got one more, which is going to be Bayonetta versus King K. Rool. After that, I'll give you an update of exactly who has gotten through the Gamma League, and then yeah, that's it. I was going to give you a big list, but because I didn't put Isabel's in, I probably shouldn't. But hey ho, be fine. Yay! Anyway, Falco wins. Result. Happy with that. Good to see. And Marth took 13%, which is pretty rubbish. So that's going to be down there with poor Toon Link. Right, here we go. So this is for the final spot. So at the moment, I said I'd give you an update. At the moment, we've got Ice Climbers, we've got Ness, Falco, Ryu, Jigglypuff, Peach, Incineroar. All of those guys are going to be drafted into a team. Hopefully your favourites end up at your team, but we shall see. It's all to play for in this next bit. After this battle, this is where they start getting their rank, so between 1 and 8. So whoever comes first, when it comes to the All-Star tournament, and whoever comes first there gets to have that first player. So. And obviously we've got the accolade of top Gamma Fighter. This is the Gamma League. If I've said Delta, I'm very sorry. I get very carried away with names. Quite close so far. Everyone's fighting for it. Thing is, King K. Crawl's got a really heavy hit. Like so. Ooh. Bayonetta holds on. They're both holding on to survival. There's 30 seconds left. I do think there's going to be a winner before the time, to be honest. Here we go. Oh, yes. It could be it. Could be it. Unless the timer goes.
2, 1, time.
Literally, just... Oh, man. If King K. Crawl wins this, that is like daylight robbery. Oh, that burns. Literally, just as the time was going down, Bayonetta had her final smash, was just about to execute it. And the timer went. That is cruelty. Absolute cruelty. Interestingly enough as well, this was a special kind of match. But if you haven't watched all of the introduction videos yet, then go on to the crystal section. But that was officially a crystal match. Yeah, you'll find that out. But yeah, so the special crystal matches, which you'll learn about, they can literally happen at any time when certain fighters face each other. Doesn't matter what phase it is. Yeah, like I said, you'll learn more watching that video. But hopefully, once I've edited this, you'll see the character card just above my face here. Let's use King K. Crawls, for example. And you can see that he is in the Opal Crystal League. So, yeah, he's just got his first win. It's like spoilers. I said it'd be spoiler free, and here I am, giving them away. Right. Anyway, I've got character cards for all of those. Hopefully when they've actually got some more stats, they'll be interesting to look at rather than not much. So, King K with the win. And Bayonetta with the loss. But, however, quite a high percentage. And she did have a win to her name as well. Does that matter? Yeah, I guess it does matter.
Round 3.
Yeah. So if she got the win and still loses, that's pretty good. So anyway, now we're playing for rank. So, Rhea and Jigglypuff. Nice.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's quite weird when it gets this far. And I was rooting for both of these earlier. Now I've got to make a choice. So let's go with... And if it was the energy source, which is, as I said before, my team, I would want... I'm going to go with Jigglypuff. You know, I'd want Jigglypuff in my team. She can do some damage. There she goes, doing that rest move again. It's big. Right, it appears that the assist trophy of Shadow the Hedgehog there slowed down time, so learning about assist trophies as I go, so I don't really know much about them all. Stand too close to the edge of the screen, they're going to get knocked off really, really easily. It's like danger zone territory. So keep waving this pen round. Oh, that's a big item that Ryu's just picked up. That is... Oh, done a little bit of damage. Jigglypuff's picked up some like cure bubble thing. And Ryu's just rolled off the screen, so... at least Jigglypuff got through. we go. So, Jigglypuff, 3 wins. Well done, you. Ryu has got a loss, but his let's have a look what his percentage was. 119. So that is so that means that Ryu will now be selected by the bottom 4 of the All Stars, and Jigglypuff will be picked by one of the top ones. But don't worry too much, because they're, at least you'll see them in the leagues, unlike some people, unfortunately. Now, obviously, I'm really looking forward to the Delta League, because Sephiroth's in it. I actually quite like Byleth, and obviously Sora the Boy. His announcement, such a great day, such a good day. I'm that guy. I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan. Shout out to KH community for Sora. We believed. We believed. Right, Incineroar beats Ness. So Ness, there he is. Damage he did was 45. So who fought before that? Is it? Oh, Ryu. That was it. So Ryu actually got higher than Ness, so he will be ranked higher. Ice Climbers versus Peach, eh? Ice Climbers versus Peach. So I keep looking down because I'm looking at that crystal thing I was talking about earlier. Got it all here in front of me, so I can see if there's a crystal match at any time. But it's really small, so I have to like squint. As well as doing this, it's just like, yeah. If I had a second pair of hands, anyone want to be my co-pilot? Be well away. Right. Oh, fake Smash Ball and real Smash Ball. Could be costly. Oh, there you go. Oh dear. Oh dear, Ice Climbers. There we go. They're still through, so it's not the end of the world. So Peach 2, and then Ice Climbers. They took 1-1-1. Cool. Cool. I hope you're enjoying the Gamma League so far. Like I said, I can't wait to have more stats and be able to just tell you guys exactly like what their history is, how many times they fought each other, all stuff like that. I'm quite excited for, so hold your horses, gang. This at the moment is just building your team. So let's say you support the Gum Tech, you're going to be looking at fighters going, I hope they join, and whoever looks good, you know. At the moment, I'm looking at Incineroar and I'm thinking, yes. Who's Incineroar got next? I can see. Oh yeah, I can. It's Jigglypuff, maybe? Who knows? Oh yeah, because Ryu rolled off screen. And that is KO for King K. K. Rool.
Had enough already?
Okay. Right. What's your damage, King K? King K did 43. 4-3, and obviously Falco won, so that's no dramas there. Right, into the semi-finals. So, poor little Jigglypuff versus big old Incineroar can only mean one thing, and that is that Jigglypuff will win. But I've got to root Incineroar. Got to go Incineroar. I need to stop talking. Every time I say something bad happens. I'm not going to root for anyone. Ah. That was a crystal match. It's one of those moments. If you know, you know. Well done, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is also in the Opal League, as it were. I think they're called Opal League. I haven't come up with a term for that yet, so I'll probably keep changing that as I go along. That's cool. Anyway, so Jigglypuff win. Jigglypuff has won 4 straight, which is, you know, really great. Incineroar, what's your damage? 9%. That's pretty low. Obviously, that will probably put him 4th then, depending on this match, but they're probably going to do more than 9%, whoever this is. So if they do, Incineroar will be 4th pick. Ah, it's my level. I hate this level. If you like it, I'm sorry. And you would have seen that in my introduction videos I did throw some shade at this level, but who would like this? It's rubbish. You can barely see what's going on. Just watching the percentages and hoping for the best. Right, who am I rooting for? Yes, Falco. Obviously, you could probably guess that by now with who I've said before. The good thing about these like leagues at the moment as well, is these bottom fighters will eventually be not very good fighters. But at the moment, it could be anyone. So if you get like Falco in your team, Incineroar, I mean, I say good, they're good in my opinion, but they could end up being like great players like straight away. So this is a really like important draft, but yeah, maybe it'll be too late to the game by then though, who knows. Lots to learn, lots to learn. We're in it for the long haul, guys. Let's go. Right.
Time for a little payback.
Falco's got his final smash, which means yay or nay. Yay. You go, Falco, you go.
Sorry, got a check.
Right. So yeah, as predicted, now Peach will be 3rd pick. Because she did more than Incineroar, which puts Incineroar in 4th. I will do a roundup by the end of this and show you the league table and see how it's ended up. Again, the only thing I've got to apologise for is missing Isabel's score. I'm sure it's like 40-odd%, but we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. At the moment, I'll just leave her near the bottom and we'll just see how it plays out. So, come on. Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm going to go Falco. That move. She keeps hitting that move. All big hits from both fighters. Big hits. There's a little chicken on the pitch. Oh, now there's lots of chickens. Oh, Falco's going for that final smash again. That could be the winner. Oh, he didn't do it. You have to hit it a bit harder than that, mate. Oh. Oh, he's missed. He's missed. Jigglypuff, you are holding on for dear life. Or not. This is close. This is what you want from a final. This is what you want. Bit of oomph. Oh, a little bird. Albatross, maybe. Falco wins. Big news, guys.
Sorry, got a check.
Right. happy days. So in that one there, it doesn't even matter what Jigglypuff did really there. It's not an issue. So here we go. The ending. We've made it. We've made it through our first Gamma League. So looking at the league now, I'll turn it beside me because I haven't added it on the screen yet. So we've got Falco, who's won the achievement, the accolade should I say, of Top Gamma Fighter. In second, got Jigglypuff. Third, Ryu. Fourth, Ice Climbers. Fifth, Peach. Sixth, Ness. Seventh, Incineroar. And eighth, King K. Rool. Which means that the list afterwards, which is like, as you can see here, like Sheik, Chrom, Bayonetta, Simon, Inkling, Pit, Dark Samus, blah, 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 blah. Everything bar Isabel's actual location, all of those people will be in that order when it goes into the Delta League. So, like I said, quite near the start, if like Sheik ends up doing quite well, due to her rank, she will be higher up. So if she draws with someone, she'll end up going above them. And yeah, and then plenty more to describe in the Delta League as well when it comes to the people that don't qualify and what happens to them. But yeah, apart from that, thanks for sticking around. Watch the next video to see the All-Star League, to see the Big 8 fight off, and to see who draws who from the top 8 here. So who's your pick? Who's your fave? I wish you luck. See you soon. How's it going, guys? Thanks for watching my first video, my first tournament I've officially live streamed. After rewatching it and editing and stuff, I did realise a few mistakes that I'm learning along the way. So we'll get there in the end, but I'll explain exactly what went a little bit strange there. So looking at the tournament table, certain players that I thought might end in certain locations didn't happen because the ones who got a bye, so for example King K. Rool, missed out on a game despite the fact he got further than some fighters, like Sheik. He missed out on a fight, so the fact that Sheik's percentage inflicted was higher, Sheik has actually ended up being higher than King K. Rool. I think it was the same as Ice Climbers as well. So Ice Climbers have actually made their way into the top 4 despite losing before because they fought more fights. So yeah, it's a learning curve. We're getting there. Sorry if I've confused you. See you next time.